I'm about to sign out of my Apple ID, and in exactly 3 seconds, I'll lose access to 34 things on this iPhone. Some you expect, but number 23 will empty your wallet instantly. Watch what happens. Now before I confirm this, let me show you my current setup. I have 47 apps installed and over 200 photos in iCloud. And I'm signed into 12 services with Apple ID. So here if I go down and go into iCloud, you can see I've got drives like 326 megabytes. I have like lots of notes, photos. I've got password, 21 items. I've got messages, so 629 megabytes of messages. I don't use email in this phone, but if you use iCloud Mail, it will be also available in here. And there are a lot of services that I use. If I sign out of Apple ID, then all of these services will be disabled. So once I tap on the sign out button, in 30 seconds, half of this disappears. And if you ever wonder what really happened when you sign out, not just what Apple tells you, stick with me because I'm documenting this, everything live. Okay, so when you sign out, you need to put in your Apple ID password. So I'm going to continued and then on continued. Okay, it's signing out now. Okay, it's done. See this? Where my name used to be, it now says sign into your iPhone. Let's see what else changed. First, if we look at photos, you will notice that a lot of the photos will be removed once you sign out of iCloud. Once you sign out, then a lot of the photos will be removed and hence your photo library will be reduced significantly. So if you ever lose photos on your iPhone and you got really scared, just make sure that you sign into iCloud and resync your photos from iCloud Photos. Now, some photos are still in here. That is because it is from my camera roll and they remain on the phone. Now what else is disabled? Well, iCloud Drive, which is in files, all my files in my files folder has been removed, or it is now showing empty. So you can't use iCloud Drive, it is empty. My emails, if you are using iCloud emails, you will not be able to send or receive emails. As for contacts, half of the contacts will be disappear. So in my contacts here, half of them have been removed and it's only show the ones that save to my phone. As for calendar, any calendars synced to iCloud will also be removed. So your iCloud calendar will be removed from the phone here. Any reminders synced to iCloud will also be removed. And you can see here my shopping list has vanished. And all my notes that sync to iCloud is now gone. It does not remove everything. If you have notes that save locally on your iPhone, it will remain intact. Any notes that sync to iCloud will be removed from your Notes app. For the Safari web browser, if you open up bookmarks, you'll notice that all your bookmarks from other devices will be gone. And we're only 7 items in. Wait until you see what happens to your password. That's coming at number 11. But first, number 8 is your iCloud keychain. It will also be disabled. The iCloud keychain is where you save passwords and credit cards information. This information will be removed from your device once you turn off or once you sign out of your Apple ID. iCloud Private Relay will also be removed. So if you pay for iCloud Plus, your privacy protection has just stopped. Along with that is Hide My Email. You can't create those random email addresses anymore. And if you are using the HomeKit cameras, those camera will be stopped recording. Any custom email domains, share albums, and iCloud backup are all disabled. So if you often use auto backup to back up your iPhone data to iCloud, it is now disabled and you will not be able to back up any more data. So my last backup is half an hour ago. Now it won't back up again until I sign back into iCloud or when I sign back into my Apple ID. Okay, that's 14 things from iCloud alone. But here's what most people don't realize about the next category. Your communication apps are about to break in ways you didn't expect. Let me show you. So for messages, you can see here in the past, I have lots of messages. They are synced to iCloud, but once I've signed out, I only have a few left. So iMessages will be disabled, and when you send a text, it will be sent as an SMS instead of iMessages. When you don't use iMessages, you lose features like end-to-end encryption, no read receipts, no typing indicators, and you can't send over Wi-Fi. And if they are on iPhone, they will see downgraded version. It's like you're using text just like an Android version. What about FaceTime? Well, FaceTime still work, but only with phone number. My email addresses are gone, so people who have my email can't FaceTime me anymore. But here is the scary one. Find My iPhone is completely disabled. So if someone else steals the iPhone, then you will not be able to track its location. You cannot lock it remotely, and you cannot erase it remotely, or you cannot play a sound to find it. Now I find the feature Find My iPhone is quite useful. So if you place your iPhone somewhere and you can't find it, you can always play a sound by logging into online, and usually that will reveal the location of your iPhone. And depending on your settings, activation lock may be disabled. So that means if someone finds your device and it does not have activation lock, they could simply factory reset your device and use it. Now let's talk about your wallet. This is where it gets expensive. For App Store, you cannot download any newer apps without signing in. So if you try to download an app, you're required to sign in to your Apple ID. Here, it will ask you to sign in before you can download. Now, you still be able to use apps that you have already downloaded before. However, when it's times that you need to update, you still need to sign in to update your app. But here is number 23, the one that I warned you about, Apple Pay. Okay, in here, previously I had one credit card added to my wallet. Now it's gone. So when you sign out, you will not be able to use Apple Pay to make payment. So every single card that I have added in here has now been removed from my device. However, if you have boarding passes and loyalty cards, they will stay in your wallet. Those aren't tied to Apple ID, but payments cards is. Now subscription like Netflix, Spotify and YouTube Premium, anything that billed through Apple, that will be gone as well. Now the features power user will miss is handoff. I can start something on my iPhone and continue on my Mac. Now there are features like handoff, universal clipboard and auto lock with Apple Watch. These items will also get removed on your iPhone and you will not be able to use them anymore. Family sharing. If you share iCloud storage apps or music with family, your kids' screen time controls all gone. Location sharing with family, they can't see you anymore. Last three, third-party apps using iCloud-synced stop working. Signing with Apple on websites requires re-authentication. And if you have an Apple Watch with cellular, some features might stop as well. So that's all 34 things. But here's what you need to know. Before you panic, here's what stays on your device. Your camera raw photos still here. Your text message history intact. Local save contacts, you're saved. And all your install apps, they work until they need updates. Health data stay on your device, your boarding passes and tickets in wallet. So you're not losing everything, just cloud connected services. To reverse this, you can simply tap here, enter your Apple ID, and everything reconnects in about 30 seconds. And once you have signed in, all the services will be restored. If this helped you understand what really happens, hit subscribe. I test tech features like this every week, so you don't have to. Drop a comment if you have ever accidentally signed out. I am IT Jungles, and I'll see you in the next one.